beauty is something is very holistic, and aromatherapy works on the, through your sense of smell. You have aches and pains, you use lavender. Lavender is excellent for spondolosys. I believe in whatever you eat, whatever you put on your face, you should be able to eat. And what you eat, you can put on your face. You've got open pores. Squeeze up a tomato and just apply it all over your face. It has potassium, it has the things which helps to, close your pores. Cinnamon and cream, and you can just massage it. You will find that cinnamon will just plump up those lips. This is a very good way of activating. So tapping, in fact, you should tap your whole face once a day to activate the collagen in your face.
Everyone wants to look at least 20 years younger. So there's constant research and innovation happening in the beauty and anti-aging segment, with new products and new treatments being introduced in the market every single day. And yet there are many experts in this sector, especially in India, who keep going back to ancient Indian beauty secrets and traditional beauty rituals, such as our guest on this episode, who is a pioneer aromatherapist and an icon in the hair and beauty industry. Very pleased to have with us on Buzz by the Bay, Dr. Blossom Kochhar. Welcome to Buzz by the Bay.
Hi, it's such a pleasure to be here.
Thank you for joining us, and you're in Mumbai for a short while.
Yeah, for a short while.
Okay,
because we're here for the Miss Femina, the audition, their last auditions of
their last audition.
Yeah,
so you're working with the Miss Femina.
Yeah.
In what capacity?
As a happiness coach.
A happiness coach.
Yeah.
So I want to get
happiness and mindfulness. That's very important,
Yeah.
To, like I always believe that success, you after success, not happiness. Happiness comes before success. If you're happy, you're going to be successful. And so we, tell them the mindfulness, gratitude, and how to be happy. And whatever happens, and happiness is going to lead them to success. That is definite.
That's beautiful, and that is absolutely true. If you have a mindset of abundance and gratitude and happiness, it'll lead to success, and not that success necessarily leads to happiness. So that's so interesting, because you're an icon in the hair and beauty industry, and you've got all these wonderful aromatherapy products, and you've written books on hair, skin, daily skincare. But yet your role in this Femina Miss India is one of a happiness and mindfulness coach. Interesting. Well, we look forward to watching the contest when it actually happens.
It's going to be wonderful.
So you've been an aromatherapist. You're a pioneer aromatherapist for over 3 decades now. You have your own brand, Blossom Kochhar Aroma Magic, with a lot of products. I'm going to get to it, but let's first go back to basics. Aromatherapy, from my understanding, simply means the use of essential oils for healing. Is that it?
Now, aromatherapy is where we use the pure essential oils of the leaves, flowers, herbs, spices, barks of trees, and we use that for treatment in 3 ways. One is it's used to heal, which is or any stress-related ailments. Like, for example, if you've got aches and pains, you have any hormonal problems, it works fantastic for that. It works for high blood pressure and those sort of things. It's a complementary form for healing. The other thing, it works in beauty because it's excellent for dark circles. It's very good for anti-aging. It's good for falling hair, for skin. It works for all beauty ailments, because beauty is very holistic. And aromatherapy works on the, through your sense of smell. And so and also the molecule is so fine, it goes and helps your digestion, helps your healing, and it also then makes you beautiful. Because if you are healthy and think well and emotionally good, you're going to be beautiful. That's how aromatherapy works. And it also works for anything to do with your mind. For example, if you're too hyper, you'll find it helps to calm you down. It helps for stress, which is so important nowadays. It helps if you're feeling very lethargic, it's going to pep you up.
So you entered aromatherapy and specialize in the beauty aspect
Yeah.
of it. But as you said, beauty is holistic.
Yeah.
But it does help with things like pressure and allergies.
Yeah. It helps with a whole lot of ailments, right? From a simple cold, like for just say you have a cold, it'll work, or you can use the essential oil of eucalyptus. So that is going to help your cold. In fact, when I first started aromatherapy when I was a kid, that's when I first came into it. I studied in Nazareth Convent, Nilgiris. You will find that when we had a cold, they would not give us, there was no medicine, they'll put, eucalyptus. So we'll have eucalyptus there, and so that would help our cold. And if we wanted to study for exams and we were getting nervous, we had lavender, or we had lemon verbena. So those were the smells that I grew up with. And and all the ailments were treated with these essential oils. You have aches and pains, you use lavender. Lavender is excellent for spondylosis. It's any pain that you get. If you have a headache, you can use lavender. Also, peppermint is very good. Just rub it on your temples. And if you feel nauseous, you can just smell peppermint. You will find that will help to use it. So it works on all ailments. Like I said, only ailments where there's distress, then it doesn't. You can have a stomach problem, you take clove. And in fact, now since we grow clove, we don't need to use the oil. We put a clove into water, in very, very hot water, and then start sipping that water. You will find that will help the pH of your stomach. Fennel, just rubbed around your navel, or a baby's navel also, we use it there, and we rub it around ours. If we have a problem with our stomach or stomach pain, you will find it will help that.
That's great information, and I love the examples you've given. But before we carry on that, and I want to talk more about the specific oils, but let's understand how it works, the science behind it. Now, it's a sense of smell that plays a role.
Now, one, it's sense of smell. It works in two ways. One is it works to the sense of smell, and the other, the molecule of the essential oil is so fine, and we normally mix it with a vegetable oil. So it goes into your system, travels down the 3 layers, and goes to the area that has a problem. So it works through your sense of smell, and also it works. You will find you don't have to eat it. So you just have to use it, which is a very wonderful thing that there is. That's the first. The next is it doesn't remain in your body for a long time. It goes in and it goes out in about 12 hours or something. It's gone completely. So it is not in your body, which is another wonderful thing that is there. And how does it work? When you smell something, you will find here we have the olfactory bulb.
Yes.
Now it goes in there, and from there the message is sent to the limbic system of your brain. So there you will find it is processed. And there it goes in. We have our hypothalamus, our gland is over there, and the pituitary is also there. So from there you will find it is processed, and it goes to the glandular system. So message is sent, release or relax, So that is how. So if you just say you're very nervous, or you have to produce something, you have to produce something in a little while. So its deadlines are there. So what happens is your mouth dries up, you will find, or you go to the loo a lot. But when you smell, just take an oil like a neroli or a sandalwood. You will find the message will go to the brain, to the limbic system, and it will go to the message will be sent to the adrenal glands, release or relax. Now it will be sent to relax. You will find you will relax. It's very intelligent, these oils. Goes to the area which is needed, it's taken, and the rest goes just out. So that is how it works. It's a very scientific system, and till traditionally, right in the beginning, it was like a folklore. It used to be sold, I remember, you'll find in little markets or something. If you want to fall in love, they'll say use rose, or if you have a hangover, use rose. You know, it was things like
Yeah.
that. But then later on, there was this person called Gatafossi. He was working in the First World War, Second World War. And he burnt, and he was working with these oils just to see what happened. And he burnt his hand. And there was this huge, pot of lavender. So he burnt it with gunpowder. He was working with something. He just pushed it into this pot.
Lavender.
Lavender. And he found it cooled straight away. There was no burning sensation, and it also healed faster, and there was no scar. So that is how he started, doing this research.
What you've just explained is extremely fascinating, and how it originated also. So it basically works on your sense of smell. So your olfactory receptors in your nose communicate with parts of the brain. From what I understood, from what I've read, the amygdala and the hippocampus, and these are storehouse for emotions and memories. So that gets triggered, right? And you said the limbic system then is activated. And again, the limbic system, which functions to control emotions, and again is your warehouse of memories.
That's how.
So it is really scientific.
And you will find, like, the memory, even though you will find out of all the senses, we take the most in through our eyes, through visual. But memory is just, we only, to our sense of smell, we take in just 2%. But that 2% goes straight into our limbic, to our subconscious. And you'll find that is why our memory is so very strong. I'll tell you a very interesting thing. My brother, something may have happened with the jasmine in his childhood. And when he smelt it again, it was at a funeral, you will find that he just went crazy, So we wondered, what was it? It was the smell of jasmine that triggered that memory there that was not very good for him. And so it came back again. So this memory is something that is fantastic. So you'll find in nature and in essential oils, we don't have only one oil to work for one problem. We'll have 3 or 4 oils which will help to cure that one ailment that you have. So it is so wonderful. Really, nature is the best healer, I say.
It is the best healer, and it's amazing because this whole thing, the memory that gets triggered, and then in response to the aroma, the brain releases hormones, right? Like serotonin, endorphins, dopamine. So that's which play a vital role.
Wonderful. Like you walk in the garden, you will find if you're just very depressed and stressed, you'll automatically start feeling good. Like I always tell people, you go into a temple, it is, of course, or you go into a church. It is not that God is there, it is the smell, like sandalwood or frankincense, that really help to, calm you down.
Absolutely. Really very interesting. So coming to Ayurveda aromatherapy, which you have revived. Okay. How is it different?
Now, that is something, now, in fact, we had this aromatherapy was in 3 ancient things. Like you'll find it was in Greece, where Cleopatra, you can say, she attracted Mark Antony, and she attracted Caesar through the aromas, of orange and thing. It was very, very interesting. And like this little thing of her, like, of course, Caesar, she attracted through roses. That he had to walk through this whole thing of roses to get her. So we always say she wasn't so dreadfully attractive, but that this of aroma, that aura that she created, that really was very attractive. So he got attracted. And not only that, the mummies were preserved. That's the most important. The mummies were preserved with these essential oils of rosemary and thyme and others, and you'll find that they were preserved till today. So they really did have these rejuvenating properties and these healing properties. So that was there. Then the Chinese were the next, and what they use, their medicine is a little bitter. It's something like the Ayurvedic thing. It's very bitter and thing. But where they came in a great deal was yin and yang. So they were the ones who, this thing yin and yang, and they divided the oils into yin and yang. And you will find they help the, like, hair and the hormones to be balanced. And then came in the Indian system, which was the Ayurvedic system, which followed the doshas.
Yeah.
So we had, so aromatherapy, you will find the oils were divided into the different doshas, like, for kapha, for
Yes.
pitta, for things. So
Yeah.
there they had it. And they are mentioned, it's part of Ayurveda. In fact, aromatherapy is part of Ayurveda. It comes into the Rasayana Tantra, that is the Veda of rejuvenation.
Okay.
And that's how we used
Right.
these oils. And so they were used right through in Ayurveda, and all these herbs and oils. And aromatherapy used the pure essential oil, where in Ayurveda, the thing, they used to use the herbs.
The herbs.
So the herbs, what I feel is, and I use it, the herbs combined with the oils give you that holistic, complete this of it.
So that's what differentiates the Ayurveda aromatherapy. You use herbs, oils,
and herbs and oils, and we use them to balance, each of these humors, like either kapha, and make them balanced. Instead of just using them in the yin and yang way, which is there, or using them in the Western way, which is a different thing. So it's in fact, I've learned all the three, but I find the Ayurvedic way it's very, very, it is very scientific, and it works very well.
Yeah.
Really works well.
Because
Fantastic.
ultimately, Ayurveda takes each, there's no set formula. It's according to your body type, your doshas, Vata, Pitta, Kapha. I mean, Vata is, from what I understand, governed by ether and air, Pitta by fire, water, and Kapha by water and earth.
So it helps that. So it helps to balance the whole thing out. Yeah.
So I was reading something, according to the Cleveland Clinic, aromatherapy can help treat stress, anxiety, sleep disorders. We've talked about that. We've spoken about other ailments too. But they say from Ayurveda's perspective, many other conditions can be helped with aromatherapy.
Yes.
Including cold, sinusitis, allergies, mood challenges, and digestive issues.
Yes. Digestive is very important. Like I was saying, clove. Clove is excellent with this thing. And you can use thyme, fennel, the spices. Now these all come in to help your digestive system. Okay. Your cold, eucalyptus is there, and you can really use that. And sinus, excellent for sinus, excellent. Sinus and colds and cough.
Same eucalyptus.
Yeah. Not only just eucalyptus balanced with things. Now we can use, these oils are there. Now you can use one oil. Now these oils have their own natural chemicals in it. Like for example, if you take rose, it has about 300. But what happens is we till now have only got through and analyzed about say 100 and something. Now just say jasmine. Jasmine has about 66 chemicals in it. Okay. Now, even if we try to copy it, we can't really copy that sort of a thing. So when and now you have 300 and you have 66. When you combine them, you get the benefit of 366. Can you imagine, of those chemicals? So what we normally do is, when we are aromatherapists, we're doing it, we combine these oils. Like we will see what is a vata, what is a pitta, like the thing. And we will say, okay, now what is it that is really upsetting you, your digestion, your this, and your cough, this, what you have more of. And we try to, we analyze it, and then we combine the oils so that we give you the effect of the different oils that is going to balance the different problems that you have or the challenges you have in your body. So it really gives a better healing than any other thing.
So you really have to know how to combine. You have to know your stuff, right?
You have to learn. You have to learn Ayurveda along with aromatherapy and combine them together.
That's quite complicated, actually.
And it works, and it's really worth it.
Okay. So you've seen like really good results, you would say, even for like blood pressure or digestive ailments.
Yes. Now high blood pressure, simple thing. But like, to balance out your high blood pressure, of course. Now, an oil that really helps to balance it out is Ylang Ylang. A simple oil, it's champa or Ylang Ylang.
Okay.
We call it Ylang Ylang. Now, and it's very simple to use. You can use it in your bath water. You can mix it with an oil and massage your hair. You can really soak your feet in it with this thing. So that helps to bring your pressure down.
Okay.
Now, what I always say is, use it as a complementary form. Don't just go only for one.
Right.
So go to a doctor, find out what is the real cause of your high blood pressure, and use this along with the medicine.
Lovely. Of course, so use it alongside your allopathic medicine.
Allopathic.
Yes.
If you're taking an allopathic, you have to see a doctor. See it like this is one. Another is diabetes, which is really something. I always say, follow your doctor, follow your medication, but use this as a complementary. You're going to find that it's really going to help to keep, and I've used this with my clients, and it's really helped them to go through their operations of cataract and other operations while they've had this diabetes, and it's helped them completely. It's really helped them. And the oil that we use for this is juniper berry. Juniper.
Yeah.
And that, of course, you get from it's right up in the Himalayas.
Okay.
And so you can use this oil, and this oil used like on your pancreas, you have a gland there, so it definitely helps. Use it there, use it for your bath, keep using it. It's just like a perfume you're using. And you will find it's really going to help to balance it out.
This is so interesting. So basically you said champa for blood pressure,
Yeah.
juniper for diabetes, rose if you want someone to fall in love with you.
Yeah.
Right?
That's very good, very important.
Very important.
And now
oil.
Ylang Ylang that I said for the high blood pressure, that's excellent for older people. It peps them up. Okay, it really peps them up, because you need a pepping up when you're old, when you're feeling older, or you have something. Also, it's an aphrodisiac. So it is a wonderful oil to use when you're going out in an evening. You want to, so because you have to be pepped up and feeling good. So that is the oil. 1 drop of oil is equivalent to 25 grams of plant material. So you can use 1 drop of oil mixed with your vegetable oil, and that is going to give you an effect that you're using a 25-gram jar of cream.
Wow.
Okay, because 1 ton of rose petals will give you 1 kilo of rose oil. That is why rose oil is like so expensive.
So you have your own brand, your own shop, so Blossom Kochhar Aroma Magic, right? You have over 170 signature aromatherapy based products. That's a lot, and all of these use Indian ingredients.
Now all of them are Indian ingredients, because we get everything that is here. They are all available all over India. Like I said, the only thing that used to come from abroad, but now for some years it's not from abroad also, and that is lavender.
Okay. That's now available, you said, in Jammu.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Jammu,
everything
Kashmir,
locally,
wonderful it is.
everything locally.
Everything is local. It's really
sourced.
Local. The whole thing is local. Right, all the oils. In fact, all the oils, all the ingredients for the product are local.
I've seen, your products. I was looking at them. You have a lot of do-it-yourself sort of DIY kits.
So that
home.
now I've got a book coming out about for your skin, and that is because I believe in whatever you eat, whatever you put on your face, you should be able to eat, and what you eat, you can put on your face. So that is there. So we have a lot of DIY. You can get it from your kitchen. It's easy to do. You can just put, like for example, let's take, just say you've got open pores. Squeeze up a tomato and just apply it all over your face. It has potassium, it has the things which helps to, close your pores. So that is there. You can use, just say you have a skin that's very dry, smash up a banana, take a little honey, mix it. You can take a little cream if you have, mix it together, and use an essential oil. I believe in essential oil, because these essential oils combine with the vitamins and minerals in the plant and the oil that is there, and they really work wonders. and apply it on your face, and then take it off after 20 minutes, and your skin, you'll see how your skin is feeling.
So your book, this Glow
Glow
Getter's
Getter's Guide, yeah. That is full of these recipes. We have a whole lot, like I was just telling you, a whole lot of those recipes. Yeah.
So today, many lotions, candles, beauty products are sold as aromatherapy, but many of these products contain synthetic fragrances that may not, have the same properties as essential oils. How do you identify
Now,
these
yeah,
products?
definitely when they use a compound or they are, artificial, they will give you an allergy. So we prefer you, and especially now after COVID has been there, use natural as much as possible, because the aromas also, and you can use it for your whole house. You can make your, you can use tea tree for the. It's excellent for your flooring. You can clean your thing with it. It's really wonderful. So how do we find out if this is a pure essential oil or a artificial or a synthetic essential oil?
Yeah.
The best thing is, and one is, you will not get an allergy with a pure one. Of course, there are sometimes you will get an allergy. Like I had a friend who got an allergy from rose. The rose, smelling roses, real roses. And that was very, very rare. But the other thing is, firstly, they are not sold in, they'll be sold in dark colored bottles, because the sunlight takes away or destroys their effect. That's the first. The second thing is, if it falls, you can take some of the oil and put it on this thing on your clothes. Or you put it on a paper, and of course, if you put it on a paper, you can just dry the paper. The oil would have gone.
Yeah.
If it's on your clothes, you just take water, just with plain water, and then dry it. You will find that there'll be no stain.
Okay.
Unless it says mixed with a vegetable oil. And if it's mixed with a vegetable oil, then the vegetable oil will thing. And even then, you put some powder on it and it will go. So this is another way that you will do it. And of course, the other is the smell. And the other thing is, these oils cannot go as one. You can't say this oil, all the oils cost 100 rupees.
Yeah.
No, they can't, because each one is different.
Yeah.
So they'll be priced differently. So these are how you will be able to, as a lay person, find out that the oil. First, take it on a paper, put it there, and then just dry it. You will find it will just dry without any stain. If it is synthetic, it will leave a mark. It will, it is going to definitely give you a problem.
I want to come to a hot topic. There are so many treatments available now in the market. Everybody wants to look much younger. You want to get rid of the wrinkles, this, that. You want your face to look plump, lips to look plump, all that, right? And it's kind of society, or the world has become such that people are giving so much importance to all these things across the board. And there are treatments like hyaluronic acid, fillers, lip plumping, all sorts of treatments you get nowadays. Laser, contouring your face. Just so many. What's your view on these treatments?
Now, of course, if you do want to go under a knife, or do you want to go on with injectables or anything, it's up to it's individual, whatever it is. But I feel if you look after your skin right from a young age and grow up, and you will find that you won't need, your skin texture will look good right through. And as for the muscles, now our muscles have we have about 43 muscles. So we all know that when we exercise our body, we are really getting it into shape, we are strengthening it, we are getting our muscles, we get that posture also that we have. And you will find, even when you wear clothes, the person who's exercised, the clothes just, they act as a beautiful hanger for the clothes. And the same way, I feel you have to exercise your face. You can either do face, like I used to say, you can do weights for your face, which you can do, or the best thing is face yoga. I really find it works. Now there's a lot of things that they say, oh, it doesn't work. No, it does work because you are exercising the muscles that are there. But you've got to do it regularly. It's like any other exercise for your body. You'll have to do it regularly. You can do an exercise for your chin. Let's say you put your thing here and you press it. It's like a weight for your chin. Press it up and put your tongue, touch your tongue to your palate like this, and then press it down. Okay, now press. As you're pressing your hand up, press your hyaluronic acid. Now, of course, we apply creams with hyaluronic acid and we take collagen also. So you will find that it does help, but you activate it. This is a very good way of activating. So tapping, in fact, you should tap your whole face once a day to activate the collagen in your face.
Oh, really?
And for the eyes, just around here, don't do it too much, just here, and all over here and this. The other thing is, now I was saying about the thing, here we have this. Now we have here also. So you're going to turn your face and then, yeah, and put it on.
Wow.
So do it about 10 times. Then you do this.
Okay.
That's there. Okay. Now plumping of the lips and the. Now one very good natural way of plumping is take a little cinnamon, a pinch of cinnamon in, you can take it in cream also because that's really good. Cinnamon and cream, and you can just massage it. You will find that cinnamon will just plump up those lips. Okay?
Really?
That is one, yeah. And the other is, we do this, we put it up here and okay, and we go around. Yeah, that's one. And the other one is you can do this. You'll have to work on these nose to mouth lines, which I find really good. Is you just put you again with your tongue. And then this side. Yes, that's good. Yeah. So this is for that, and then for here to make your cheeks grow up, just put this here underneath. We are acting like a weight. Now, as we push up, we are going to smile. Okay. Put this and now smile, and then release. So put this here, and as you're pushing this in, you're going to smile against it. And then you breathe out as you're doing it, and you breathe in. See, you breathe out. So as you're breathing out, this is giving a pressure here. Okay? Okay? So this helps that. So this is just for these. So you can do your exercises right through for your whole, for your whole face. And a simple one for here. Oh, this is a very good one. I do this practically every day for this. Now this is for your puffiness under the eyes. Okay? You're going to make an O. You're going to put your fingers here on these two. One here and one here. No, this one here and this one here. Okay? Then make an O. Make your mouth, make an O. O. And look up for some time and count 10 like this. Okay? And then slowly release. You will find this is going to help your puffiness and your eyes. Okay? So that helps. And another very good thing for water retention and for dark circles and everything for the eyes, take tea, your normal tea that you make, and no milk and sugar, of course, and when it's warm, and put a pinch of salt into that.
Okay.
Now put cotton and put that onto your eyes. Okay?
Pinch of
And
salt, cotton,
and
put
yeah,
the cotton on.
cotton on it. Now what will happen? The salt will take down your puffiness, and the tea, it's got tannic acid. It's going to help to lighten your eyes and relax it. So change it 3 times like this. When it gets cold, again dip it in and put it on. Dip it in and put it on. And you'll find really it's going to help you.
These are some phenomenal beauty hacks you've given. Oh my God, I cannot wait to try. I'm sure the viewers are going to go and try these. This is amazing. Thank
And
you.
you use an eye gel. Regularly get an eye gel, and in the day, because we are so much on our computers and our work is so much, so you'll have to just put your eye gel.
May I conclude with, can you give me 3 beauty mantras?
3 beauty mantras. Okay, one is you've got to be thankful for everything. You know, in the morning, from morning to evening, get up and say thank you, and be just genuinely thanking. When you are in that attitude of gratitude, you will find it's going to help you to relax your face and feel good. That is one thing. And so that is for one. The next is smile. The smile is the best thing. You will find, and smile, it'll light up your eyes, it'll light up. They say a child smiles about 400 times or something a day. And how many times do we smile? We hardly smile.
Yeah.
So just smile. And when you smile, you will find, and you start counting, when you smile, you will find that people will automatically smile, you automatically, will feel better, your skin will light up and you will glow. And of course, I always, this is one, and these are the 2, and I always say, just, now let's give you the other kind. You can just splash your face with cold water. This is a simple thing. When you get up in the morning, splash your face with cold water, and you will find that straight away that it's going to wake up your skin and make you feel good. And do yoga or do exercise.
Yes.
Exercise, splashing your face with cold water, and being happy. These are really fantastic.
Fabulous. Thank you so
Okay.
much. I thoroughly enjoyed talking to you. Some fabulous information here. So useful. Thank you so much, Blossom Kochhar, for joining us on Buzz by the Book.
And it was wonderful being here, and I really wish you all a wonderful, wonderful and happy day and beautiful day.
Thank you.